I'm a 43-year-old woman, and I've been married for over 20 years to my husband, who is 45, disabled, and a stay-at-home dad. We have two children, a daughter who is still in high school and a 19-year-old son who just started his first year of college. Last summer, right before school started, my son came up with a plan with his friends to bring his girlfriend, whom he had met online, to live with us without really asking for our permission. She is also 18 and transgender, male to female. In August, one of my son's friends even bought her a bus ticket so she could travel to our home. By the time we were actually told about it, she was already on the bus. Needless to say, we were completely shocked. At the time, I had just gone through a major career change earlier in the year and had spent about 6 months unexpectedly unemployed. I was still trying to recover from serious burnout and stabilize our finances when all of this happened. My first reaction was to refuse. We had never met this girl before. My son had only known her through the internet, and we simply didn't have the resources to suddenly take in another adult. But because of the circumstances and the lack of other options or public resources available to her, we eventually decided to give it a chance and help her get on her feet as an adult. She came from a Romani family and had left home due to the physical and emotional abuse she faced for being transgender. When she arrived, she had only a 4th grade level education, a state ID, a photocopy of her social security card, but no birth certificate. At first, she wasn't even sure where she had been born or what her biological mother's name was. According to her, her mother had left shortly after she was born, and she was raised by her father and his extended family. We started by addressing the most urgent issues. She is diabetic and only had a limited supply of medical materials with her, so we helped her get proper health coverage and sorted out the social security documentation. We also worked through the process of getting her birth certificate. I bought her a phone because her family had shut off her previous one, a fireproof document box to keep her papers safe, and the medications she needed. For the first month or so, it was difficult to find a balance in the household. Once my son left for college, we allowed her to use his room. I enrolled her in a local GED program and found a free certification program she could complete in a field she had shown interest in. We divided the household chores between her and our high school-age daughter and encouraged her to start looking for work so she could begin earning her own money. 6 months later, things are very different from what we had hoped. She has completed 3 of the 4 GED exams but is still struggling with math and attends classes less frequently than before. Her first job was at a fast food pizza place, but she quit on the 2nd day. Her second job was as a hostess at a restaurant, which lasted about 3 months before she said she was fired. Around the house, she is often extremely careless with chores and responsibilities. Because of her diabetes, we also worry about her health since she frequently refuses to eat properly or maintain a healthy routine. There have also been moments where her behavior has felt disrespectful. For example, when my husband sent a message to the family chat asking if anyone wanted food while he was out, she replied with something crude like honor these nuts, which upset him quite a bit. There have also been a few situations that make us uneasy. She often speaks on the phone with a woman online and ends those calls by saying, "I love you." One point I told her that I had saved some childhood photos from her biological father's public Facebook page so she could have them, and only a few days later, both her father's and stepmother's Facebook accounts suddenly went inactive. The day she claimed she was fired from her second job was also strange. That evening, we had been invited to a large family dinner hosted by my parents. We dropped her off at work and went to the dinner, but almost immediately she called and said she had been fired. She had already been having issues there. Apparently, a new manager had started who didn't like her. The day before, she had been sent home for not wearing a uniform, though she claimed there had been no uniform requirement before the new manager arrived. That same morning, we had even bought her a new pair of black shoes so she could meet the job requirements. At one point, I also suggested an alternative way for her to make money by helping me produce and sell digital audio projects online. She showed no interest in doing that, and now she says she doesn't want to continue with the certification program either. Between the GED, the unfinished responsibilities at home, and the sense that she feels entitled to our support without making much effort herself, it feels like we are carrying all the weight while she contributes very little. We truly wanted to help her build a stable life, but now we're starting to feel taken advantage of. So I'm honestly wondering, am I wrong for feeling this way? And what would you do if you were in my situation? What do you think about this situation? Did this family do the right thing by trying to help? Or have they already gone above and beyond what most people would do? Put yourself in their place for a moment. If someone your child met online suddenly came to live in your home, would you have handled it the same way? Or would you have made a different decision? Situations like this can be incredibly complicated, and everyone might see it a little differently. Share your thoughts and opinions down in the comments because I'm really curious to hear what you would have done. And if you enjoy real life stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Reddit stories, life dilemmas, and interesting situations just like this.